Bonjour de Paris. I'm pretty excited to be joining, although only virtually, this very interesting event and provide you with some glimpses of UNESCO's perspectives and work in one of its main fields of expertise, which is communication and information, that covers many topics related to journalism, such as freedom of expression, safety of journalists, media and information literacy, and the celebration of the World Press Freedom Day. We are gathering here because artificial intelligence has been rapidly reshaping our world, our media, the way journalism works, and the very foundations of our democratic processes. In the face of AI's disruptive impact on media ecosystems and democratic engagements, the coordinated global responses grounded in ethical values and research-driven insights are more urgent than ever. My goal today is to frame this challenge and highlight the crucial role of global monitoring and international collaboration in navigating it, an especially timely and relevant discussion in the context of a security conference such as this one. As AI continues its metamorphosis of societies, institutions grounded in shared values must step forward to help chart a responsible path forward. UNESCO and its member states are uniquely positioned to lead this effort, guided by its long-standing commitment to ethics, to education, and to freedom of expression. In this context, the UNESCO report on world trends in freedom of expression and media development that was announced at the recent UNESCO General Conference in Samarkand serves as a global benchmark on media freedom, pluralism, independence, and journalists' safety, being a very useful evidence-based tool for policymakers, academics, and civil society as it identifies emerging challenges currently focused on the digital transformation and AI's impact on information ecosystems. Addressing the global impact of AI requires strong institutional efforts, but also meaningful international partnerships. One such example is the collaboration between UNESCO and academic institutions committed to understanding how societies perceive and respond to AI. I'm really proud to be able to highlight here such a collaboration between the UNESCO chairs at CNSPA, Romania, the National School for Political and Administrative Studies, and the University of South Carolina in US, led by Remus Pricopie, Dan Sultănescu, and Adrian Curaj on the Romanian side, and by Randy Covington and Tom Reihart on the US side. As part of the World Trends Report, this collaboration specifically produced an excellent comparative sociological study on public perceptions of AI. Its scope consisted in public opinion surveys across diverse regions such as North America, Europe, Africa, or Latin America that generated a truly comprehensive, comparative, non-Western centric global perspective, moving far beyond single nation analysis. Beyond the sociological insights it offers, the value of this kind of collaboration cannot be overstated. UNESCO's core mission is to foster international intellectual cooperation, and academic collaboration is a key driver for promoting media literacy, countering disinformation, reinforcing the democratic role of journalism, and safeguarding democracy itself. UNESCO has been working for 80 years as a laboratory of ideas and as a bridge, its desired impact being in the field of values. In this evolving landscape, UNESCO's commitment to ethical principles and human-centered values positions it in a unique way to guide the global response to AI's societal impact. In adopting the UNESCO recommendation on the ethics of the artificial intelligence in 2022, thus providing the first and only global instrument in this sensitive area. Member states unanimously recognize that the development of AI technologies needs a commensurate increase in data, media, and information literacy, as well as access to independent, pluralistic, trusted sources of information, including as part of the effort to mitigate risks of misinformation, disinformation, hate speech, and harm caused through the misuse of personal data. AI is fundamentally transforming public engagement and reshaping how information is produced and perceived. The central challenge lies in understanding and managing the impact to preserve the integrity of information. Digital and emerging technologies, including AI, can play a significant role as enablers of sustainable development and offer a potential for progress for people and the planet. But if misused, they can negatively affect the enjoyment of human rights and fundamental freedoms, as well as the attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals. That is why I'm very proud of one of my most relevant initiatives while serving as president of the UNESCO General Conference, a historic term I just ended on October 30th this year. It is a joint statement signed and issued on May 7, 2025, during the UNESCO Conference on the World Press Freedom Day by the presidents of the United Nations General Assembly, of the United Nations Economic and Social Council, of the UN Human Rights Council, and of the UNESCO General Conference, in which, among other things, we urged member states and relevant stakeholders to reaffirm their commitments to international law, including international human rights law, notably the fundamental rights of freedom of expression and access to information. And there are a few clear imperatives that we have to keep in mind these days. One, AI must serve humanity, not undermine it. Understanding public perceptions of its impact and role is essential for shaping effective legislation and safeguards against potential misuse. This makes research and collaborative efforts between academic institutions crucial to guiding responsible and ethical AI development. Second, identifying the public's primary concerns about AI, its appetite for AI regulation, along with regional differences, ensures that policymakers have accurate, up-to-date information on which to base informed decision and effective policies. And third, public opinion is constantly evolving, making high-quality data from rigorous research essential for understanding and effectively responding to these shifts. There is a need to create a global public opinion tracker using this model and to be repeated every year. With the support of multiple UNESCO chairs, with guidance from experienced leaders, this instrument could help policymakers to add a new perspective to their decision-making process. Before wrapping up, let me once again underline the importance of creating our national and global policies based on evidence-based information, as this allows us to make decisions that are accurate, reliable, and less influenced by bias or misinformation. It is essential for policymakers to not forget the importance of respecting and promoting the freedom of expression as a fundamental right, as well as to provide a strong and independent media framework as a guarantee for a sustainable, resilient, democratic future of our society. As Nobel Prize laureate Maria Ressa stated at the launch of another excellent UNESCO endeavor, the Internet for Trust initiative that I kindly advise you to search for, press freedom is not just about journalists. It is the foundation of every single right. Thank you, and I wish you thought-provoking and fruitful debates.